Okay, 18a, we want to graph this. So let's determine what our period is going to be. Well, take the normal period of a sine, cosine, secant, or cosecant graph, which is 2 pi, and divide that normal period by our coefficient, which is 4. So we get 2 pi over 4, which will simplify to pi over 2. So what I do then is I put a tick mark right here, and I label that with the length of the period. I cut it in half, which will give me pi over 4, cut that in half, which would give me pi over 8, and then split that one in half as well, and I can count 1 pi over 8, 2 pi over 8, 3 pi over 8. And why did we split it up into 4 equal intervals? Well, those are corresponding to the 4 quadrants of the unit circle. Next thing I need to do is label my y-axis. Let's go positive 3 and negative 3 right there. Now think about cosecant. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. And we know that sine graphs start at 0. Again, that's coming from the unit circle. 0 degrees right there, 0 radians. The y value of that point is 0, and sine is the y value. So I know that my graph should start at 0. So sine normally starts at 0, and we don't have a phase shift, so now it is starting at 0 as well. So I will plot that point in right there. There's the school bell. And then what happens next? Well, sine typically goes to its maximum value of 1 right there, but we have that negative 3, so we need to go to a negative 3 at our next tick mark. Okay, next tick mark, I gotta go back. Next one, gotta go up. I'm just following that sinusoidal path, shimmying up and down. Now remember, we are not graphing sine, we're graphing cosecant, which means anywhere I have a 0 will become a vertical asymptote. So all of these zeros making vertical asymptotes. I have one there too, kind of hard to see. And what's special about that minimum at pi over 8 and that maximum at 3 pi over 8? Well, they're shared on both graphs. That minimum at 3 pi over 8 will be, that maximum at 3 pi over 8 on sine becomes a minimum on cosecant. That minimum at pi over 8 on sine will become a maximum on our cosecant graph. So we sketch that in, and we are done.